Hello and welcome back to the final pros-only day of this SA Senior Masters tournament. We start the day with raindrops gracefully descending upon this, otherwise, splendid course. Originally scheduled to commence at 6:30, the play was delayed until 7:30 due to the wet weather, which transformed the fairways into an unpredictable canvas. However, this did not discourage these masters from delivering exceptional performances, showcasing precision, skill, and determination throughout the day. Come rain or shine, the SA Senior Masters proved to be a captivating display of golfing excellence, and today's cold and rain adds a poetic touch to this final act. Once again, it was the Ginger Cat, Chris Williams, who emerged victorious, improving his total score to an impressive -8 under par, 208. Wallie Coetsee secured second place, achieving a score of -6 under par for a total of 210. Further down the leaderboard, a fierce battle for third place saw James Kingston and Paul Marks each climb 6 places to claim a tie for the final podium spot. Greg Upton secured 5th place with a score of -4, totaling 212. Just behind him, Grant Muller and Doug McGeegan shared 6th place, both scoring -3 under par for a total of 213. In 8th place was Dion Joubert, posting a score of -2 for a total of 214, and Teddy Mathabula finished 9th with a score of -1, resulting in a tournament total of 215. The final spot in the top 10 also ended in a tie, with Callie Swart and Chris Davison both scoring 3 over par, totaling 219, respectively. And with that, we conclude this SA Masters tournament, hosted at the picturesque Middelburg Country Club. We extend our gratitude to our main sponsors, Babcock and Nashua, as well as other sponsors, for generously supporting this remarkable event. Additionally, we express our appreciation to the players for treating us to a skillful and brilliant showcase of golfing mastery that kept us on the edge of our seats. Before we bid farewell, let us hear a few words from the tournament winner, Chris Williams, along with the legendary James Kingston and SA Masters key figure, Pete Pretorius.
Chris, I've got to congratulate you on
Thank you very much.
Third winning of the SA Senior Masters.
Thank you very much.
I think this one was quite special. What do you say?
I think as you get older, every win becomes very special, because with the standard, even on our tour in South Africa here, it's getting better and better all the time. And we see so many good players coming onto our tour, and so you never know when you're ever going to win again, So I've got a bit of snow on the mountain right now, so I'm just very happy and proud to have won this tournament again, particularly amongst friends who sponsored the tournament as well. It's a great cap on everything, but I'm very pleased with how I performed. Played a lot better this week, changed my shafts back to my old shafts, and hit the ball a lot better, so I felt like I was a bit more control of my game this week than I have in the last couple of months.
And the golf course, tell me about the golf course. It showed its teeth today. It was day and yesterday. There was a lot of wind, a bit of rain later in the day. How do you find this golf course?
Well, this week we had so many varying conditions. We had 40 to 50 kilometre winds the first day, and then the second day was blissful, not a breath of wind, and then today we've had all sorts of interruptions. So there's a lot of things that went on this week to disrupt your concentration. But the course, as I said, and James, this time of the year I didn't expect to see it this well. The fairways are pretty green for this part of the area. It gets pretty cold in the winter, so I think the conditions were pretty good. The greens were a bit slow and bumpy, but you can't have everything perfect.
And tell me, you're still enjoying your time playing on the European Senior Tour or the Legends Tour or whatever it's called?
Well,
and how are you finding it these days?
I'm finding it very tough now. They're trying to shunt me out as quick as possible, but I've got 5 tournaments left. I've struggled this year, and unless I play well the last 5 tournaments, it's going to be hard to keep my card. But I've been out there for 14 years, and every time these guys come on, they're hitting it 50, 60 past you all the time, so it's a challenge. So, but I've had a good innings, and I've got to look at it that way.
Well, good luck,
Yeah,
Chris, in
thank
your
you.
future endeavours overseas,
Yeah, thank
and
you.
we hope to see you in the next tournament in the next
Yeah.
couple of days, and
Yeah.
and still a few more this year for
Yeah,
South Africa.
okay.
Thanks so much.
Thank you
Thanks
very
for
much.
playing.
Yes,
Well
thank
played.
you. Thanks very much.
With me, I've got Mr. Pete Pretorius and James Kingston, legendary golfer. But more importantly, from the sponsors' point of view, Pete, you've done a lot of hard work for the senior tour in partnership with us. You've been our friend for many, many years. How did this tournament go for you?
I think it was a great success. Obviously, a lot of work behind the scenes, and big thank you to Babcock for coming to the party, and a few of the minor sponsors. But everybody's got stuck in, and I think it was great for Middelburg. Middelburg really needs something like this, and I've spoken to the sponsors, and they're all on board. Maybe for next year again, and hopefully we can do it even better than this year. And thanks to you guys, Neville, there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes which I've now witnessed, so good for you.
Thank you, Pete. You know, people like you, this doesn't happen without funding.
Yeah.
So please to you and the other partners who can't be here right now, please convey our thanks, and we will also do that in writing. And then James, we thank you very much for playing in our tournament. You know, you're a globetrotter. You know, you're playing in Europe, you play at the odd tournament in America. Just tell us about Middelburg and this tournament. How did it go?
Well, obviously this is my friend's tournament, you know, so probably would have disowned me if I wasn't here, but we always wanted to come and play, and I've never played in Middelburg. Last year it was in Woodbank, yeah. So obviously to come here to Middelburg, first time out, golf course was in great condition. Everybody from the club made things a lot easy, made it easy for all of us. The way they welcomed us, the greenkeeping staff, even the clubhouse staff, all our sponsors, and the work that Pete has done behind the scenes. This is probably his first proper one that he's done, where he's organised everything, and I could hear every now and then when I spoke to him on the phone that a lot of things go wrong, but you know all about it. But I think it was an absolute huge success, and with sponsors like Babcock and Nashua and all the other guys, like Pete says, they eager to get back and involved next year and try and do it on an even bigger scale. So from all of our side, it's a wonderful event, and hopefully it can grow into something even bigger.
Thanks, James. And also, you know, judging by the scoreboard, there was 10 guys under par, and we've had some big wins, inclement weather here. And what do you think of the standard of what we've got to offer? Clients and corporates now?
Yeah, if you think of the weather conditions that we've had, those are decent scores, because it certainly didn't play easy at all on a golf course that's pretty demanding, especially on your second shots, and in windy conditions like that, it was really difficult to judge everything perfectly. And I mean, all credit to Chris and the guys that played well. Those are decent scores.
Great. Well, thank you again for playing, and we hope to see you in a couple of our remaining tournaments. Thanks,
Absolutely.
James.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I think that's one of the greatest buttons I've ever seen in my life. Yes, the player. Yes,